early assessment. So now that we've input our scores, we're ready to generate the assessment reports. Now, doing it in the attendance website should make it easier for everyone. It'll be easier for us to deliver them to the students, and it should be easier for you to input your comments. So what do the students get? Well, they get a breakdown of all the scores for the first module, and then they get some comments from the teacher about the different parts of their course. So if it's a blended learning course, you as the teacher will have 2 text blocks to fill in, and you just need to write a very short paragraph in each one. So you would report on how they're getting on the face-to-face side of things. If it's a telephone blended course, then about the telephone classes. If it's face-to-face or virtual classes, then about those sessions. Okay, and then you'd fill in another text block about the online part. And this is a good chance for you to warn the students to increase their output on the online course if they are not doing enough. Okay, and remember, if they haven't done 60% or more of the obligatory content on the online course, then they will fail the course. And also, on this early assessment report, they will have a clear indication whether they are passing or failing the course. So here we are in the website. So we click on attendance to go to our courses. And then we click on the course that we want to add our assessment comments. So here we have the scoring model. We've got module 1, and then we've got early. So we've already input our scores for module 1. Here you can see we've got Carol Fisher and Elizabeth Dixon. Just as examples, I've introduced their scores. So let's close that, and then we go to early to complete the early assessment. So here you click on open assessment window, and here you can see you've got a list of your students at the top, and then you've got different sections for each individual student. Okay, so here you've got a blue link. You click on that, assess the student, and you get a drop down window. You can then see the scores that we're reporting on, and here you've got 2 text blocks that you as the teacher need to fill in. You've got the offline, which means comments about their face-to-face classes or their telephone classes, their virtual classes, and then you've got the online course. And then here underneath you've got result. Now this is very important as well, because here it defaults to failed if any of these scores are not introduced. The average of the online completion rate and the attendance rate, if that average is less than 60, then they will fail the course. So if we look at another course here, I've got an example of some of the comments that you as the teacher can put in. So let's just have a look. So here we've got one, I've filled in for Kim. So here, well done, you have been a regular student and participated well, keep it up. So that's talking about their attendance. Your writing tasks have been steadily improving, so you're going into some of the skills. We need to work on your speaking fluency and listening skills. Remember to keep working on your personal learning project. The BBC Learning site has a lot of listening and grammar exercises. Okay, so that's a nice little indication of their progress and giving them some recommendations. And then here on the online course, the online side of the course, well done with your online activities as well. You have kept up with the exercises and been commenting on the forums. remember you can message me on the platform. So here, if they're not doing something on the online, you might want to give them a little reminder that they can use other functionality on it. Yeah. Why don't you try doing some extra activities from the open resource course as well? So yeah, maybe giving them a push to do extra stuff as well if they're keeping up with the course. Now, if we look at Laura Bailey's scores, we can see that she's doing quite well apart from the online part of the course. So she's only completed 36% of the obligatory content on the online side of the course. So we need to warn her about this. This is an early evaluation, so she can catch up in the next couple of modules. So I've written to Laura and said, Laura, the online part of the course is also critical to passing overall. Currently, you are failing the course because you haven't completed over 60% of the obligatory online content. These activities help to consolidate what you do in class, so it is really important for you to dedicate some time to the online activities. Thank you. So the early assessment report is useful for us as teachers to help the students realize what part of the course they need to put some extra effort in if they want to pass. And then I've said your attendance is quite good, but it would be better if you came to all the classes. Yeah, so again, it's very normal for in-company classes to have a problem with the attendance for the face-to-face side of the class. And here you can see that for the module I've marked Laura as failed for the first module, and that's because of the online completion rates.